Hi, Nate.
Hey Nick, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, good, thanks. What about yourself?
Hey, hanging in there.
Good stuff.
Yeah, hey, real quick, I know we've been chatting back and forth. Wanted to
Yeah,
say
sure.
congrats on coming in third place in our internet funnel system contest.
Yeah, it's awesome. I know you mentioned just before, but I think I'm really pleased with that because it got very competitive for this contest, and I think it could have either been third, fourth, or fifth place, towards the end. So
Yeah.
it's awesome to hear. Yeah,
So you ended up with what, 23 sales I see now. So yeah, you now I know we've done calls before, on MOBE inspiration, things like that, and you
sure.
have you've been in around internet marketing for a little bit now, but what we're seeing here at MOBA is we're really seeing the growth and development of you as an affiliate marketer, kind of as when you got started and being on the leaderboards, and now you're literally competing with some of the top affiliates out there. So, yeah, tell us
Yeah,
a
it's
little bit
pretty
about what.
incredible.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that, and what you've been doing, and yeah, how you're having success now.
I think there's a few different things really, Nate. I know we've kind of chatted on the instant message and stuff, but
Yep.
one of the things I mentioned was it's obviously great if you can use your own kind of custom branded sales page.
Okay.
Um, Now, it's not essential to do that because I've actually, for many months, I promoted the excellent sales pages we have and made a lot of money doing that.
Okay.
But it's just something you can add into the mix to really maximize your results. The other thing you can do is you can add a kind of pre-frame video to
Okay.
the sales pages that we have,
Okay.
because I think we do have excellent sales pages. The copy is amazing.
Right.
They really grab you, and I think that that's one thing you can do. You can have a pre-frame video before the existing sales page. So that's one of the things I do. The other thing is I'm just very good at the follow-up. If somebody says they're gonna, buy something, I just keep following up with them, sort of thing. So I also do quite a bit of relationship building as well.
Oh wow. Good.
And I think I've listened to some of your other calls recently, and that has been a bit of a trend that's been coming up. A lot of people have been saying that.
You betcha. You betcha. Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah, and you took the words out of my mouth. Yeah, that's kind of the trend right now is, you've heard me say this, again, if you tune into MOBE Inspiration, there that yeah, we want to take the computer out of the computer and online marketing almost. We're using the computer as
Exactly.
a
Yeah.
vehicle to get the interest because everyone who's looking for an online opportunity or a home based opportunity or to make some extra money on the side, they're online, so we're using that as our vehicle to find our traffic. But at the end of the day, people want to do business with people, and when you can implement that into your strategies, I think that's really helpful.
Definitely, yeah. And, it's like all my lead generation is automated. So I think you can have the automation side of it handled, with the traffic and everything. But
Okay.
when you've got people who are, kind of getting ready to buy, you can do that kind of one-to-one sales thing.
Hmm.
And it's just a great idea to do because if you're spending money on traffic or spending time on traffic, you want to maximize the results you get.
Right.
I think that's very important, and you can do that by having a high touch thing going on,
Okay.
with your prospects.
Now, question for you: with this contest, just so everyone knows, we did a contest and we do it each month for all the affiliates. So no matter what level of affiliate you're at, whether it's a standard affiliate, MOBE license right, titanium mastermind, platinum mastermind, up to diamond,
Yeah,
anybody that has a MOBE affiliate account is able to compete in these contests. And what, just for anybody listening, where we post those is at mobeaffiliatesupport.com under the contest link at the top of the page. So yeah, we did this internet funnel systems. It's a new product, and what it does is it shows a background of a guy named Mike who is a MOBE partner, and he has It's his true story of what he went through and how he now leverages the internet to make really good money, a full time income. And so what we've done is we've rebranded some sales pages, things like that, to drive traffic to a different offer on the front end. Now, so Nick, in your case, you did 23 sales with this new product, and that's probably in addition to everything else you've been selling. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, during that contest, I did a lot more front end sales than that product because I have a lot of people who, they're kind of buying other MOBE products sort of
Okay,
things.
good.
So, but yeah, I found that it worked very, very well during the contest.
So, what did you do then to strategize or to change around your front end marketing or whatever you did? Can you explain to that as if someone who was totally new as to
Sure.
how you'd brand that then and to get people to buy that specific product for a contest, let's say?
I think the thing is I think to me, creating a sales video or, branding it to yourself isn't as difficult as you might think
Okay.
because essentially all a sales video is a PowerPoint. You don't necessarily have to have, fancy things on top of it. So what I tend to do is I tend to just create my own kind of PowerPoint, mentioning the features of the system. And the reason I do that is because it's all about having a kind of congruent offer.
Okay.
So, if you're emailing your list, for example, they're kind of hearing from you. And when they click on a link that you give them, it makes sense that it should be congruent. So they should have you explaining about the product.
Understood. Okay.
So that's one of the things, I'm kind of a firm believer in. And if you don't do that, then at least have some kind of pre-frame video, which is maybe, 5 minutes of you just saying, just kind of introducing this sales video, because it's a great story, that we've had, Mike's incredible story. So you could kind of introduce that yourself.
Right.
And this is what, I didn't do this at the very start when I joined MOBE. I actually made good money just sending traffic to the sales pages we have. But I think this is something that is really like the ice on the cake.
Right. Okay. Also, what I wanted to talk to you about, Nick, was as you know, you just got a message from Matt Lloyd on Facebook. You had just reached another milestone. Why don't you let everybody know about that and what milestone you just passed?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's pretty incredible, but I've just crossed the $100,000 mark with MOBE.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which is fantastic, and
Yeah.
I think because my main goal was to actually do that by the end of last year,
Okay.
and in actual fact, technically speaking, I was sort of there because with pending sales, I was over the line.
Okay.
But it was finally made official. We're obviously kind of mid-January now, and I just with all the pending sales gone through, I'm kind of over the line now. So it's amazing, and it's an amazing system.
Yeah, that's great. So, one last thing to touch on, if you were, and I like to do this with our top affiliates too, just to give everyone that little burst of energy that this is a real business, this can work. And I believe you work online full time now, right?
Yeah, I've been doing this a bit, a few years sort of thing. I certainly haven't had a proper job in over 5 years, so
Oh
I've
wow.
been
Okay.
doing, I've been in some form of business
Yeah.
for the last 5 years,
Excellent.
and definitely full time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So if you had, some inspiration or just some words of wisdom to somebody who's just getting started and they're maybe having some struggles, what would you tell them?
Well, I think something that all the leaders say, and I always say this as well, is just focus on one specific strategy if you're getting started. Because the number one reason people kind of fail is because, 1 week they're trying to do blogging, the next week they're trying to do solo ads, the next week they're trying to do Instagram. And
Right.
it. I've done that in the past. Everyone's done that in the past, and you've just got to keep your business really simple. You've got to become good at one specific traffic method, and put the blinders on to all the other traffic methods you'll hear about. Because when you're online, you'll be getting hit with lots of different distractions from all the product launches.
You betcha.
And if you're not careful, you'll just be buying all these products about different strategies.
Yeah.
And you'll be a jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, I can definitely speak to that from personal experience. So that's really good to hear. Yeah, we're in the business. We as marketers, we're friends and we network with other marketers. So we're always getting hit with new offers and new strategies. And sometimes it's just simple to, or it's a little bit easily to get distracted instead of to focus on.
Even sometimes I do it. Like, I'll go and buy a couple of courses or something, and then I won't even get to actually using those courses for a while. But I'm a lot better now, and I think you've just got to become good at something. You could become like the video marketing guy, the blogging guy. I've become really good at producing content, ranking it, different things like that. So I've kind of focused on specific things.
Yeah, one of the things that for me personally, I had the discovery at going to one of our live events, the home business summits that we provide. So that's new to anybody listening. That we have these courses called a free course that's offered in all over the world. That's called the I Am Freedom Workshop. It's a free course that gives you the knowledge and just the foresight of what can be done using the internet to make a business. And then what we do is it's a feeder course to the Home Business Summit, where you spend 3 intense days of looking at how you can really grow a business using the MOBE system. But what I learned at that course from the speaker was, a lot of us we're not failing quick enough, which means we're not sticking to one thing, trying it, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. We just kind of go scatterbrained and jump from topic to topic, and I think that you really hit the nail on the head with that.
Yeah, one of the lines, because I've attended a lot of the IMFs, and I've also given some training at some of the HBS events.
Oh wow! Okay.
But one of the lines that I've heard the speakers use is "perfection equals poverty," and I think that's really true. You want to just get in there and get busy, and it doesn't have to be perfect. If you're doing video or things like that, you're going to get involved, and it's going to be difficult at first, but the point is you're learning a money skill.
Yep.
So it's well worth it.
That's excellent. Well, awesome, man. Again, on behalf of everybody here at MOBE, congratulations. Job well done on the IFS. That's the Internet Funnel System contest. So we'll definitely look for you on the leaderboards again with contests to come. As you know, we do contests for all of our new launches. Plus, we have contests for everything from IMF tickets, the Internet Marketing Freedom Workshop, Home Business Summit, and all sorts of different contests. So that'll be at mobeaffiliatesupport.com. And other than that, it's Nate Rio signing out for another edition of MOBE Inspiration. All right, take care, guys. Thanks, Nick.
Thanks, Nate.